if you didn't enjoy Sylvester Stallone's Judge Dredd, you thought that it didn't really portray the comic book and all this stuff, well then the remake will. Dredd. I know it says Blu-ray 3D and Blu-ray, but I think that might have been like some typing issue because there's no Blu-ray 3D, but I don't care because, you know, I only have a Blu-ray player. But anyways, Blu-ray player, by the way, Blu-ray. There's only a Blu-ray disc in here. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. See, only Blu-ray. No, nothing here. Look. So I don't know if it was a mistype or something, but anyways, about this movie, another badass movie. I'm not trying to spark up some controversy, but after seeing this movie, man, you know, personally, I wasn't really a fan of Christian Bale being Batman, but you know, it is what it is. After seeing this movie, man, I personally think Karl Urban would have been Batman, man. Watching him kick ass as Judge Dredd is, I see Batman in him, man. I see him like he could play Batman. Like, he carries himself almost like Batman in this movie, but of course, you know, Judge Dredd eliminate. But just badass movie. One thing that I really thought was gonna happen, they were gonna kick ass all over the damn place, but really they really kicked ass in one building. This one building, which is Peachtree, as you could tell right there. You know, Judge Dredd kicks ass in the beginning, and then this new girl comes in. She has a, what do you call it, like psychic power. She's a psychic, and she can see and feel, and you know, in your mind and stuff. He takes her, you know, she's a Dredd too. She's a judge too, right? A Dredd too. She's a judge too. And a killing goes on in one of these buildings. It's almost like the projects, man. Can you believe this is in the future and it's still projects? It's crazy. So it should tell you something about the world, maybe. I know this is fiction, but anyways. Go inside Peachtrees, and this one girl, man, and her group of gangs, I guess you say, just takes over this whole building, man. I mean, this whole building. It's tall as a MF. And you know, she takes over this groups. Every section there's this gang, this gang, this gang. She came in there, wiped everything out. All her gang now. Everything practically is she owns. And she really just killing people, man. And you know, Judge comes to serve. And Judge Dredd, Karl Urban, and the other girl, which really great actress, came in there and just started. They got trapped. They trapped her, you know, because they, you know, they own the damn building, so they practically overrun it, and so they can control anything. So they closed down the whole thing. No signal, so they couldn't. Oh yeah, you know, nothing. And really great movie, man. Really great movie. Like I said, I feel like this guy should play Batman. One scene in particular that stuck to me is man, this she don't even care, man. She don't care. Is you know, the villain girl. She gets it good though, man. Trust me. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. If you're not, check it out. But she gets it good, and that's one scene I like where she gets these big ass machine guns, man, and she just, like, from one place of the apartment to the other, she just mows the fucking walls down. I mean, literally, the walls are destroyed. You know, of course, there's people living in it. Just mows them fucking down, man. That's one scene I think is the most badass out of them all, except for the ending, which is awesome too. But that scene was fucking awesome, man. But you know, a lot to go into too much detail, but I really like this movie, Dredd. Karl Urban. I don't know who directed this. Pete Travis. I haven't really heard of him, but maybe you guys have. Some people, how can you not hear him? My bad. Carl Urban, Dredd. Got a lot of mixed reviews as my first impressions. People didn't like it. Some people didn't. I thought it was really good. To tell you the truth, I thought it was really good. I think this is the Dredd people are looking for. A lot of people, I think, were mixed with Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone, because it's almost like it was a Sylvester Stallone movie, you know. But this one really takes it out the comic book, and into your TV. Dredd. Alright, guys, I got another Disney movie, Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2: Journey to a New World. I remember seeing this movie on VHS, I think at one of my cousin's house or one of my friend's house. But when I first saw it, I thought this was really good, man. Like I said, some people like it, some people don't. You know, that's you personally, but I think it's great. I think it's not the best Disney movie ever, of course, but I think it's nice. I think it's nice, and both movies are good. As far as the animation goes, it should say kind of what any movie, this one came out in theaters, Pocahontas, and this one came out direct to video, so the animation is kind of a little bit low down, but the story is still there. The story is still there, and 1 and 2, even though the animation is a little down, you know, it's direct to video and just, you know, a little bit of money, you know, theoretical release. But I think it's a really good movie, man. I think it's a really good movie. I don't know. I think it's really good, man. You should give it a chance. If you haven't seen it, I think you should give it a chance. I don't know, man. Really, what it's about, it's you know, I guess, you know, back in the day, you know, England and then the New World and, you know, all Indians and all that stuff. But, you know, it's about that. But it's really not, man. Really what it's about is, doesn't matter where you come from. If you're black, you're white, you're Asian, whatever. You can love whoever you want, man. And I think that's what this movie is about. It's almost like, some people might say it's a nature type of movie, but it's really not. I feel like it's more about, like, no matter where you come from, you can love, you know, one another. And I feel like that's it, man. It's like, I think it's like almost like a romantic type of thing, you know, an animated movie. Because, you know, the Indians hate the whites, and the whites, you know, the England hate the Indians, you know, my territory, my land, and stuff like that. But I don't know, but these two fall in love with each other, and you know, that's where the second one comes in, and people think he dies. This guy, you know, the main guy right there. And then she kind of falls in love with this guy, you know what I mean? Which I thought was kind of fucked up. Why? Because the guy who's supposedly dead, if you guys know what I mean, if you've seen these movies, but the guy, you know, the main one in this one, you know, he has to go back to England because he got shot. So they have to go, you know, they live in free land, so they have to go back to England to cure him. And then really this crooked guy right here really kind of kills him, but he's alive though. But he goes through hell and high water just to find her, and they find each other, and they're just friends. I mean, you're my love and all that on Pocahontas, but in Pocahontas 2, oh, I went through hell and high water just to find you, and we're just friends. You know why? Because Pocahontas is now in love with this guy. So I'll just put it like that. Great movie though. I don't know, I think it's a great movie. Pocahontas 2, Disney. Wesley Snipes at his best. Why should I say that? Even though I haven't seen it. It's almost like some movies you know it's gonna be good, and that's how I feel about this. New Jack City. Blu-ray, of course. Wesley Snipes, Ice-T, Chris Rock, Mario Van Peebles, and Jude Nelson, I believe. That's Breakfast Club guy. Like, don't, yeah, that guy. I never seen it. Can you believe it? Never seen it. That's why I got it on Blu-ray. And I heard nothing but great things about this. I can't tell you really much about it because I haven't seen it. But Mario Van Peebles, I believe, he directed either Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. One of those two. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or one of those two, right? But I haven't seen it, like I said, but I'm excited to see it. These people at their prime, man. These great people, man. Wesley Snipes, Blade, fucking awesome. Ice-T, Yo, and Chris Rock. And great, man. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but if you guys have seen it, tell me in the comments below. I've been in a sci-fi mood when I got this movie, and I'm a big fan of Ridley Scott. And this is, I believe, one of his first big movies. Blade Runner. 30th. It's been a long time. 30th Anniversary Collector's Edition. A digibook, by the way, again. I love digibooks and steelbooks and all that, but you know, if you're a collector, you like these things. Harrison Ford, you know, beginning at his prime, and I haven't seen it. I got this a while back ago, and I still haven't seen it. And I'm probably gonna watch this week, a couple of days. So I'm excited to see this. Like I said, I couldn't tell you much about it. It's, you know, sci-fi. I heard mixed things about it, but we'll see. You know, it has a lot. Disc 1, the final cut, 2007, and they have 3. Disc 2, original theoretical cut, 1982, international theoretical cut, 1982, and director's cut, 1991. And disc 3 is like the special features. But like I said, you know, just everything about the movie. Like I said, I can't tell you much about it because I haven't seen it. But for those that have seen it, I'll ask you 2 questions. Is it good? And 2, which version should I watch? Since I just explained to you all those, which is the one? Theoretical, international, director's cut, final cut. In your opinion, if you've seen this movie, which one is the better version? Blade Runner, Harrison Ford. This is a movie you're probably thinking you'll never see Lockett by. Never. And if you probably know my taste of movies, I'm a pretty open-minded guy. But 2 reasons why I got this movie. I'll show you in a second, but 2 reasons. First, because it's one of the most highly movies always people talk about. Like, it's one of the most movies people talk about a lot. And I think it's like a movie changing, I would say, when the time came out of this movie, I think it was really, people were really mind blown. And came out in 1962. And I think you guys already know, maybe. And the second reason was, this gonna sound kind of maybe, I don't know, obsessed, but I remember seeing an interview when Expendables 2 came out. He did an interview in Europe, and he says one of his favorite movies of all time, the interview asked Jean-Claude Van Damme, is Lawrence of Arabia. And that's the second reason why I got it. And but it's not just because of that I got it, man. It's a great movie. And but you know, Lawrence of Arabia, there you go. Winner of 7 Academy Awards, including 1962 Best Picture. And every time you see it on like Turner Classic, you always see this movie. I always see like it's like I said, it was epic at its time, and it's still epic. I couldn't tell you much about it again because I haven't seen it, but I'm planning on seeing this very soon. I know it's a long movie. My bad, I was putting here. Yeah, I know it's a long movie, but I can't wait to see it, man. Like I said, don't got much to say. Haven't seen it, but you know it's a long movie when it's 2 discs. Disc 1, disc 2. It's a long movie. But I'm excited, people. For those that have seen it, Lawrence of Arabia, tell me in the comments below, what should I expect? And what's your favorite moments of this movie? Comments below.